let me get you guys understand real quick. Before we get going here, so I can use my hands. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Gotta let it out so it can fit in there. Doggone it, I gotta take the kiss off the back. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Share this out. I am doing a unboxing. It is not a full product review. No. Uh-oh. My bad. So I hit. Don't make no more mess than you need to, cause I be doing it, y'all. So this was kind of impromptu. So the setup isn't quite like how I want it, but it's good enough. It's only up unboxing right now, and I have to do this because I need to test this product before my return window is up, which will be in a couple of days, I think. So I have the Wimus. If you don't know, I love video projectors. I use video projectors religiously, and I have been using them for years. They also are great for printing your patterns. Now, I'm sorry, that's the whole point. You don't have to print your patterns. You project your patterns, right? Sewing patterns. And you can just cut it right off the fabric. You don't have to print. You don't have to put things together and all that. So there's a whole community, a whole world of that. So that, to me, is the biggest value of video projection. And here, I have this Wimus, which they're getting a thumbs down from me right now. I'm gonna tell you why. But it is a Wimus Dolby Audio video projector, and the model is P62Pro. I will not put a link here because it's just an unboxing. But if I check it out and the relationship improves with Wimus, then I'll include a link. But if not, you know I'm gonna keep it real with you, because I'll always keep it real with you about these products. And listen, Linda, listen. An unboxing is not a product review. I know. It's not. When you click on the unboxing, a lot of times you're looking for more information about that product. And if you just want to see somebody open it up and give you the basics, cool. But if you want somebody to say, hey, I've used this, and this is pretty much what I can tell you so far, how it's worked out for me and how their customer service is at that, you gotta wait a while. And then they will come with that, and that will be a review. Do people always? No, but that's how I get down. So when I have an unboxing, I'm just showing it to you. We can open it up together like, ooh, Christmas and everything like that. But after I've used that product, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna tell you everything. I don't care about all that. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Wimus, they on thin ice with me. They are on thin ice with me because reneging. Second, I don't know, just kind of being you know, just not good partners, I'll say that. And you know, I'm questioning the product. Have I been using Wimus for a long time? Heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Here is the one I use all the time. You can tell by how dusty and dirty it is. All right, currently using this, and I mounted onto just a stand, tripod stand. Has a little screw right there. You can mount it, and you can also wall mount these. You can also screw down this right here to just set it on his bum, And even though it has little pads here and little small legs, you still can give it a little like angle, and then to you got some fans down here, so just to keep it, give it some room or whatever. But this is the model S25. I've had it for a lot of years. It comes with the HDMI port. Okay, it's a basic video projector. Comes with an HDMI port and a lovely case. It has a lovely case. I love it. See, this is the case that it came with, so you can carry it with you. It has these connectors, and it has the HDMI. So you can put flash drives in it because it has USB. You can put it has two. It has the headset for headphones. Thank you for hitting the like. And it has the AV port, of course, and it has 2 USBs, and it has the HDMI. And it does run hot. The fan runs all the time, and it is loud. I, again, love it. Reminds me of, what's the name of that movie with the robot, Johnny B? But if you're my age, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, what else can I say about it? What I can tell you is that you cannot do what we can do on this new one. You cannot run Netflix through it. You cannot run Prime Video through it. YouTube, yes. However, some movies that you can play on your phone, on your device, it'll block it because they don't want you to play it. So thank y'all for hitting the like button. So, I don't think we really got much else to say about this. Oh, except for one of the things, and this is model S25. I have been using Wimus for years and years and years. And I've had other models as well. Now, Wimus can be okay with their customer service. They can. In the beginning, they were great. In the beginning. But isn't that how all relationships go? The newlywed stage. Oh, they treat you so good. Well, Wimus, what had happened? I say what had happened because when your projectors give me shit, I don't give you shit. Right? I do what I always do. I will contact the company. I will give them a chance to say, oh, because I mean, part of me checking it out is to also let them know, hey, it's doing this, it's doing that. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to replace this. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you. To fix it, whatever you got to do. And one time, actually, 2 models they had to replace because it wasn't what it was hitting for. It didn't work right. Didn't work right. Okay, so we gonna start there. And I'm gonna tell you, this one, always disconnecting. Always disconnecting from the internet. It is the only device in the whole building that does it. So I don't do it's this. All right, it's this. And then you got to come out the menu, go back to the other menu, let it connect again, then come back out, go to the source of what you're connecting. And then sometimes when you do that, when you come back to connect, it's disconnected again, and you got to start the process all over again. Sometimes you have to do that several times before you can get back on. And then as soon as you get back to doing what you was doing, it'll disconnect again. So I've been telling them about this issue with this model for a long time, and you know what I've been getting from them? Hot garbage truck juice. Okay, so I'm not too happy with them. I'm not. But let me tell you something. When they offered me this one here, this newer version, and first I thought I was gonna get free Netflix subscription because I don't have a Netflix subscription. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Um, they don't come with those. I see it say Bluetooth. Well, the other one got Bluetooth too. It got Bluetooth. It got other ways you can connect and all that kind of stuff. It says add a question sticker. If you could have a mythical pet. YouTube, I have a topic. You see the title? You see this? I have a topic. But thank you. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. So we're going to open this up. We're going to see in comparison to the other one. And okay, it has the tilt height thingy. All right, the mounting holes, because you can mount it on the ceiling, which is great for the pattern projection, to project down onto your mat, your cutting mat. Let's see. Oh, that's another thing. Let me tell y'all about Wimus, which I'm glad I went the route that I did. And they might be mad at me for that, but you know what? I don't care about none of that. So, reviews go differently for different whatever. So I'm not going to really get too. But when offered to review this, I said, I will pay for the product. I don't want you to reimburse. I don't want you to nothing. I'm gonna pay for it. Well, I didn't. The sugar daddy paid for it. Well, you know, the sugar daddy once was, he paid for it, so I didn't care. But I'm kind of glad I went that route because they have not been returning, you know, any emails and stuff about their older Wimus that has been giving me shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna do this one here on my own. Now, they have same support emails. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. So let's get this on out the box and see what we're working with. Let's see if there's anything significant here. Like I said, you can run through here Netflix. You can run through here your YouTube. Anything. It won't block anything. You can run your Prime Video, which I have always wanted to do. You want to watch a Prime movie, you got that big old wall or screen, whichever you do, ceiling, wherever you want to project. On the side of somebody's house, on a garage, wherever you want to project. And you can't do Prime Video. You can't run your Netflix. And it's like, I got this big old projection screen. Oh, this big old super size right here. And I can't watch those. So now they have licensing with these corporations. And you can do that. So I think that's great. Another thing I did not like about Wimus, I'm okay since I'm just talking, I'm killing it all. Well, Wimus, I ain't telling everything. Huh? I'm not everything. But, you know, when they gave me an offer on this, and I purchased it flat out, which I'm not supposed to do prices because the prices can change. So, although I'm not leaving a link, I tend to leave my links when I'm doing a review. And if I'm gonna say, hey, I mean, you play at your own risk, but I think it's a go. You should get it. I'm gonna leave you a link. But unboxing, I don't know that this is not hot garbage truck juice. What am I promoting it for? They don't like that, and I'm not just anybody. They don't like that. Hell, they want you to promote products that you never even got. Oh, y'all didn't know people do that? That's another video. Oh, she nice. She's smooth. She's sleek. I like this. Hit the like button, y'all. So underneath the bottom, we can see it's pretty much the same as the other one you got, where you could screw it into the tripod. You got the stand here where you could tilt it or whatever, put stand right there, and then you got your little legs right here. And of course, when you the wall mount, I didn't say, but you pop these out, and then the wall mount or whatever. And you know, they weren't too good with responding to me to tell me what link or what model, brand, type, size wall mount would fit for this or the other one. So screw them on that too. So and I'm like, if anybody else is doing projectors and you're looking for a reviewer, I'm available, because me and Wimus, we're probably gonna be done after this. So this is a vent that looks like it opens, which will be different from the previous one, so that you can clean it. And of course the power source plug right here. Other than that, I don't see an HDMI port as had on. Oh yes, I do. I was too quick for that. All right, you gotta be quicker than that, huh? So we have two versus the last one that I only have one. We have two HDMI ports, we have two USBs, and we have the headphone jack right there. Okay, so pretty good. Like. And we have controls up here, power on, and so on and so forth. Up top, she's sleek, she's black. That means she gonna stay dirty all the time, dusty. You gonna have to keep paying attention to it, baby. All right, got the cover right here. Yes, that one came with a cover, but I don't know where it's at. And boom. All right, real cute. Got the autofocus. Oh, so you don't get to focus it yourself? Maybe in a menu or something, I don't know. But that one has a physical focus. All right, and then you have your accessories. So for the accessories, what do we have? And that is all that came in a box. So you have the brand kit. And the brand kit comes probably the manual. Yep, you got a quick start manual, pretty thick. But we got other languages, so that don't mean too much. But it shows you everything. Like here, you have the wireless and smart connection features. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. It's free. Hit that like button. It's free, 99. All right, enjoy on the go. So, just a little something about the brand, how you can take it with you, and all that kind of stuff. And then they have some little facts here, which I think is nice. So one of them is how to download more apps. So you can download apps. Couldn't do that on the other one. What is the difference between app casting, which is home share, iOS cast, and Miracast? Same features as the other one. So it says some apps like YouTube have built-in cast button, have a built-in cast button. Okay, get it together, girl. I know I'm trying to rush through this, but hey. All right, that allows direct streaming to the projector via the home share, iOS cast, AirPlay, and Miracast. And Miracast is for Android and for Windows if you have it hooked up to your laptop or your Android browser. So it lets you mirror your entire device screen. However, due to copyright restrictions, content from platforms like Netflix and Disney cannot be mirrored or casted wirelessly to the projector. All right, the issues we face. Now, that is still in those features. However, this device, as we recall, has licensing with these companies. So when you download the apps, it's almost like the smart TV. Yeah. So you can log into your account and you can broadcast your stuff. The playback is unstable. How can I resolve this? Smooth play requires a strong wireless Wi-Fi signal, making sure your home network is working properly. And the projector is within good range of your router. The video resolution will automatically adjust based on the strength of your Wi-Fi signal. And I'm going to stop there. There are several other things. And I think so far, this little fact card is a pretty good fact card. Look like they chose some pretty good ones here. and that would be my favorite, because that is my biggest issue with the current projector I have. And I'm gonna tell you, what I just read is some B to the moon S. Okay, so I say that because now, can I speak as such for the new one? Not really, because I ain't tried it yet, right? But hey, I mean, if it is, I'll come back and be like, hey, y'all, guess what? However, another question: a travel destination on your bucket list? Not within the subject. All right, go away. Thank you. I love it when it goes away. So that the original, the first one, the older model that I showed you guys, this one, it does not. It disconnects a lot. It disconnects a lot. And I told you about how frustrating it is trying to get it reconnected and things like that. It is within range. It is, the signal's strong. I use other things too. Okay, we got security cameras. I use all kind of other gadgets. I'm a gadget girl, and I don't have no problems with nothing but the projector. So why miss me on that? But we gonna find out, because if you're new and doing it too, baby, you gonna be pure trash in my book. Okay, and I'll be moving on to somebody else. So in the brand kit, you have that little welcome, enjoy it on the go. And they kissing. I guess they have a movie night outside. Yes, you can do that. I have the screen, big old screen. I guess that's another promotion or whatever, but I didn't stretch it out like I should. I'm like, dang, how big is it? It's big. It's this size. It's drive-in movie big. But you know, it has a string, and you can tie it up to whatever your legs is gonna be. That's on you. But it was it under 20 bucks? I know it was under 30. It was under 30 bucks for that screen. And I don't have any problems with the screen. The screen is definitely wrinkleless. Even when you fold it, put it back in, it has the 3M stickers on it. I definitely put a link to that. I haven't had any problems with that. I use a great form of double-sided tape, because I have great use for it as a creator. So that when you take the 3Ms off, if you want to put them in another room, another location, you can use those for that. And they do give you some extra ones. So I think that projector screen is great. Now, do I just put it on the wall and all that other kind of? Plenty of people do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's not ghetto or anything like that. And if you'll find, in some instances, your actual projection will be a lot smaller than that screen, because it's freaking huge. I said drive-in. It's like movie theater size big. So it's huge. But if your desk close, it's going to be smaller. So the closer you are, it's going to be smaller. So it's probably, you know, not going to take up the whole thing, and generally, unless you are in a big area where your projector is like way back there and stuff, you know, like the movies. You can just put it on your wall. You got a big old blank space, works perfectly. That wall, big old blank space, and I put it right on there. I just put the screen out because I'm like, I do need to test the screen so I can talk about it. Now, it also came with this cleaning packet, a little brush for the screen, and then these long Q-tips, okay, for, you know, cleaning the fan, things like that. So that came in the accessory box as well. And thank y'all for hitting the like button. You got your remote here. So just like any other smart TV remote, you can open the browser. You can do your Netflix, your Prime, and YouTube right there. Okay, so there it is. Got a little couple of extra buttons on here from the other projector that I've seen. So yeah. Get the remote. You have, of course, your power plug, and then you also have yet another HDMI plug, which I gotta give them props on that, because although this is standard, you know how you go in society from accepting what should be to all of a sudden giving props for stuff that used to be standard. It's like, if I buy a phone, I need the charger and I need the charger cord. It comes with it. One day I woke up being forced to upgrade my phone and find out that we'll give you a cord. Where the plug at? Oh, we don't do that no more. Nobody does. Oh, well, where did we get them from? And they'd be $1,000 at the local store. Was I lying? Because it fit. I mean, I was exaggerating, but I mean, it's like they just stopped giving us shit that we normally would get, and these youngins don't even understand. But we used to be treated right. I think, sort of, kind of. Don't be saying "Make America Great Again," because I didn't mean that. We wasn't treated right. It was just, look, you never can get it back in the box how it was, but there it is. So, that's pretty much it. The only thing left is to get it set up, get it going, see how it works, see how the connection goes and everything. And when I come back, I'm going to let y'all know how this thing went. Now, whoa, big deal, big deal, big deal. For this to be black too, now it is bigger than the other one. It is. It don't have a carrying case. Now, they do occasionally have these on sale. So, I mean, again, I can never deal with y'all on price, because, you're not allowed to do that. 5 minutes from now, it could be something different. I got a bag. However, memory serves. This is definitely more than their older models were, which they have the ability to stream Netflix, Amazon Prime, and YouTube. That would make sense. But you didn't give me no case. I don't know. It could be me. I have to do more research, and I'll know when I get back, because it might be that this is not considered a mini projector. It's just a projector, because like I said, it is bigger than the other one. So maybe it's just that it's not considered a mini projector, so it's not really intended for you to tote it around anywhere. So this probably would be the one that I would mount on the wall. And plus, I want to be up to date if I'm going to be using, I'm going to be doing pattern projection and stuff like that, which I definitely will be. So, I don't know. I still would want a case, to keep it cool, because everybody don't use a projector all the time. So Wimus, I just feel like y'all dropped the ball on that part too. So just to let y'all know about yourself, get it together in a lot of areas. This one came with a very nice thick, and this is years, this shit, 2019, 2020. Somewhere around there. Very thick, nice carrying case for this one. And even if you drop it, you're gonna be like, dang, but I think it's all right. So I'm gonna mount this bad boy. I don't know where I would do mine. Well, yeah, put it back where it was, and find a mount for this one and check it out and come back and let y'all know what it is. So I appreciate y'all coming to my unboxing TED Talk, right? Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this video out. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and leave a comment. Do you use projectors? Because I feel like the only people that use projectors are, I don't know, when I see somebody show their expensive place on a show and they got a theater room, then they've used projectors, and I'm like, oh, they're using projectors, so cool. Why a lot of people aren't with this? They want to get those big old TVs, crazy. Or, you know, us women who sew, create patterns, and finally want to get away from printing all those pages and pages and pages of your patterns and just taping them together and taping and then cutting and then trying to figure out where you're gonna store it. Because I be doggone if I'm gonna waste all that paper and ink and then the time it took for me to tape it together just to throw it away. No. I see a lot of ladies that do that. They be like, oh, I could just go buy, I could just print out another one. I'm like, damn, it's trying to feel to be rich, okay? How does it feel to be rich? No, it's my size. I done cut it out, taped it together. I taped all 27, 30,011 pieces. I'm keeping this. Like, I don't know. So it becomes a lot. It does. And then if you need another, so Laura Bell want one, can you make me one of those? You is not my size, honey. So now I got to print it out again. Now, some things you can't improvise. If you know what you're doing, some things you can just use your pattern to make it bigger. But projector pattern, you just put your pattern in the app, baby. You can change the size. You can adjust the bust, the darts, the crotch. Yeah, you can have some shoulder pads if you feel freaky like that. You can make adjustments, and you can just project it onto your fabric, or you know, put it on your. Why would you even want to make a pattern? Just put it on the fabric, cut it out, and keep it moving. And you could be making bridal gowns for all the bridesmaids, and they're all a different size. And you just right there, pew, printing it out, cutting it, pew, sew it up, boom. So that projection is it. You get a projector file. You can also convert your files to projector files. Sure. You can take your paper files and make them digital. You can. And you can take those digital files, make them projector files. Who'd have known that the future was gonna be so darn cool? Well, y'all, see you later.